Alright guys, so it's the day after the my practice runs at HMP, and I just wanted to show y'all my time slips from the Coyote shootout and then my time slips from last night. So if we start here, that's gonna be mine, the 13.6. By the way, the 13, I think the 13, yeah, the 13, the 13, 13, and then those are all mine. So the 13 here at 106. So I'm not really concerned about the whole overall time, because the car, it's hating life right now when it comes to shifting at anywhere near 7,000. So the shifting is horrible, so that time don't really give a fuck about. So 60 foot first pass ever at a track ever with this car. It was a 2.2 60 foot, which that's pretty fucking garbage. 8th was a 9.0 at 83, so again pretty garbage. And then a 13.6 at 106, garbage. So if we come over here, it's going to be a, oh, this is the 14-second pass. So oh shit, don't fucking fly off. So it's a 3.1 60 foot, which this pass I actually had traction control on and I didn't do a burnout at all. So 3.1 60 foot. 8th was like a 10.1, which is garbage. And but if you look at the mile an hour, I was going 110. It was a 14.7 at 110. So that picked up 4 miles an hour on that one. But the time was garbage, 60 foot was garbage. Come over here, let's see, it's going to be this one. So I got a 2.1 60 foot, so a better 60 foot than the first time. Still only a 13.5. 8th was an 8.9. So garbage 8th still, but 111 miles an hour. So the car is mile an houring correctly. This should be the mile an hour that this car is, going. So, alright, before all these hoes fly away, I'm gonna pick them all up. Alright, so that was Coyote Shootout. Y'all saw that in the last video. Pretty garbage runs. Literally the first time I'd ever brought this car to a track and raced it at all. I've literally only raced this car street stuff. Never track stuff. So basically my learning experience with this is launching on a prep surface. I'm used to street shit. I'm not used to bogging. And so last night I finally figured out how to launch the car, because I learned how to launch on prep and not bog like a mother. So First pass of the night. 2.0 60 foot, so a better 60 foot than what I was doing in Dallas, but still pretty garbage. 8.7 eighth, so better eighth, still pretty garbage, but an 86 mile an hour in the eighth. So the mile an hour's there, it's just my shifting, you know, sucks, so the time wasn't that good. Come over here, still a 2.0 60 foot. This pass, it was at 18 psi on the rear tires. This one I lowered it down to 15, I think. It didn't buck as much, but it was still pretty buckish. Ended up with an 8.7 at 85, so mile an hour went down. Go over here. Didn't really change anything. I just went out there again to see if I could shift it a little bit better. Still hated life, so we got a 2.0 60 foot, 8.8 at 85. So my mile an hour has gone down. If y'all notice, 86, 85, 5, 85, 8. And then here's the golden boy here, right here. 179 60 foot. So what did I do different this pass? Now, it's still an 8.5 in the A, so the shifting's still garbage. Only 83 miles an hour, so, you know, it didn't top in as well as any of the other passes, but a 179 60 foot. So what did I do different this one time? I launched the bitch at I think it was like 6,200 RPM, right over 6,000 RPM. Dumped the clutch, it booked. You'll see in the last video, you know, this video, the last little clip of me at the track, it didn't buck, it didn't, you know, swerve, it didn't hop, nothing. It literally just went. It just rolled out. And so that's pretty much my learning experience with this car, is that I guess I just have to put balls to the wall when I launch it on a prep track and it'll hook. Now I put, you know, obviously I got my daily setup on it right now. I run Hoosiers at the track, as y'all can see in that video. But yeah, no, I guess it's just, you know, I just gotta launch it at 6,000 and it'll take it. You know, as y'all know, it has full rear suspension in it and everything, so it should be cutting mid to mid high ones, you know, in the 60 foot, and it's not. Like between a 1.5 and a 1.8, and it just wasn't. It was 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, and so I finally was like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna just launch it, see what happens. I wanted it to spin. That's what pretty much my entire goal last night was, to make the car spin. Because if I could make the car spin, that's how I've raced on the street. There is no bogging on the street. You launch a car and you're gonna spin on the street. It's just a given. You're gonna spin. So I know how to you know, drive through a spin. You know, you just ride out, spin through, you know, second, third, and it'll hook eventually, and you just ride it out. And my entire time, you know, past few times I've been to the track, I've bogged, and I've never really known what I needed to do when the car was bogging. And I guess the answer was just, you know, dump the clutch at 6,000. So yeah, so probably next thing up is a clutch in this car, because she's hating life right now and does not want to go anywhere near 7,000 and try to shift. It just locks out every single gear. 7,000, you're like, nope. So probably a clutch is next on the list. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. Obviously I've been improving, and hopefully y'all be looking at something better than a 13 and a 8.5 in the 8th. My goal right now, as it's set up, is like a mid 12. If I can run like a 12.5, 12.4, I'll be happy. If I can get the car to launch well enough and shift through the gears well enough and run an 11 as it sits, I'd be just ecstatic if I could run an 11s with this setup as it is right now. You know, still got a stock intake, still got the stock exhaust manifolds. It does have a cat delete. You know, obviously now I'm tuned by Alex at Lund Racing. E85, 47-pound injectors, PMOS cold air. and that's pretty much it done to the car. Some weight reduction stuff, but nothing big. So if I can run mid to low 12 with this setup, I'll be very happy. So yeah, hope y'all have a good day.